ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ नमो श्री शंकर भगवत्पाद जगद्गुरुवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते रामानुजायै नमः। ॐ वादिराजगुरून् वन्दे हयग्रीवपदाश्रयान् श्रीवादिराजकेसरिणे नमः। पूज्याय राघवेन्द्राय सत्यधर्मरताय च भजतां कल्पवृक्षाय नमतां कामधेनुवे। हरिः ॐ। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव। हरिः ॐ। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे ॐ नमो वेदव्यास भगवाने नमः। Dear friends, I welcome you to this session of Bramha Jignyasa Part 2. Brahma Jignyasa is an inquisitiveness to know what Brahma Svarupa is. This is known as Brahma Jnana. That Jnana which reveals, which enables us to visualize the Parabrahma is Brahma Jnana. The complete Vedic literature, in particular Upanishads Sahitya, is roaming around this specific subject. Particularly in Upanishads, the Upanishads. There are 108 Upanishads totally, belonging to all 4 Vedas put together. Out of these 108 Upanishads, 10 Upanishads were considered as Upanishads, which mostly contain the Brahma Jignyasa or the Brahma Jnana, the way of exploring the visualization of Parabrahma. Particularly in Turiyavastha, one Bhruguvalli contains a chapter by name Brahma Jignyasa. Bhrugu, a great rishi, approaches his father Varuna and requests him to teach Brahma Jnana. Bhrugurvai Varunihi Varunam Pitaram Upasasara Adhihi Bhagavo Brahmeti Tasma Etat Provacha Annam Pranam Chakshusrotram Manovachamiti तगुं सहोवाच यतो वा इमानि भूतानि जायन्ते येन जातानि जीवन्ति यत्प्रयन्तपि संविशन्तीति तद्विजिज्ञासस्व तद्ब्रह्मेति सतपो तप्यत सतपस्तत्वा. When Bhrigu asks Varuna to teach him the Brahma Jnana, Varuna gives him all the necessary inputs which are required for visualizing Parabrahma, Annam, Pranam, organs like Chakshu, Shrotram, Mano, Vacham, Vijnanam. He tells him everything about all these things, and he advises him. Brahma Jnana is that Jnana which enables him to know about from where all the living beings are coming and going back. He advises him, tapasa brahma vijignyasasva. You meditate and learn. You learn by practice. Then you do tapa, meditate and know. Then Bhrigu, he starts with Annam. Annam as Parabrahma Svarupa, visualizing Anna as Parabrahma, and he starts meditation. And he meditates quite for a long time and comes back to Varuna, telling him that he is not able to find a suitable solution. He is not satisfied with Anna as Parabrahma Svarupa. Anno brahmeti vyajadat annadyeva khalvimani bhutani jayante annena jatani jivanti yat prayantyapi samvisantiti punareva varunam pitaram upasasara adhihi bhagavo brahmeti tapasa brahma vijignyasasva tad brahmeti satapo tapyata satapastapva. And then Varuna smiles at him and tells him again, you meditate and learn. Then Bhrigu starts with Pranam, Vijnanam, etc. And finally, every time whenever he is not able to find a solution, he approaches his father again, and again it was told, you go and meditate and learn yourself. And finally, Bhrigu starts the meditation assuming that Ananda is Parabrahma Svarupa. Anando brahmeti vyajanat anandadyeva khalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti bhrugurvai varuni vidya parame vyuman तदेव दन्नमन्ने अन्नं प्रतिष्ठति अन्नवानन्नादो भवति महान् भवति प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसेन महान् कीर्त्या. Then he finds a solution that Anandam is Parabrahma Svarupa. Then he comes to his father and tells him that he has found a solution. He has experienced, he has learnt by meditation and came to conclusion that Ananda Swarupa is Paramatma. Parabrahma is Ananda Swarupa. Ananda Svarupa. Ananda means happiness, we all know. It is not that the physical happiness, of course, which we derive. It is something eternal, an experience that gives you so much of satisfaction that you are nearer to the God. It is a feeling that you have achieved, you have visualized, you have experienced the presence of God. Of course, what else is God? God is a sacred belief. God is a holy trust. God is a perception. Even we come across some people telling that they have experienced, and they have various forms of gods. We have the devotees of Sai Baba, etc., etc. They feel that they have been directed. They felt that they are being directed by them, and He is taking care of them. So, unless you have a tremendous faith, you cannot visualize the God. That is the reason why Varuna tells Bhrigu to meditate and learn by yourself. In fact, in Kathopanishad, when Nachiketa asks Mrityu Devata or Yamadharma Raja, Yeyam prete vichikitsa manushye asti tyeke nayam asti ticheke etad vidva manusistastvayaham varana mesha varastrutiyaha. O Lord, when a man dies, they call the human body as preta. The body is there, and whether the person is living or not, till he took his last breath, he was there. The person who was in the body was identified with specific name, specific existence. The moment the prana goes away, it is called preta. Where has he gone? And you please let me know this jnana. This is also Brahma jnana. The very purpose is to know the ultimate destination from where the life has come and where the life is going. And for this, Yamadharma Raja tells him, Nayam atma pravachanena labhyo na medhaya na bahuna srutena. It is told by Yamadharma Raja that by listening or by acquiring vijnana, the Brahma jnana cannot be attained. And a wonderful solution for this is given in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, wherein the Yajnavalkya tells his wife Maitreyi, when she seeks Brahma jnana from him, Atma va are drastavya sotavya mantavyo nidhityasitavyo Maitreyi Atma va are darsanena sravanena matya vijnanene dagam sarvam viditam. When she asks him to teach Brahma jnana, then he tells him, For practice, Brahmagnana is to be attained by practice through meditation, and for that you have to approach a drashta who is aware of Brahmagnana and listen to him, remember what he says, practice what he says, and then know Brahmagnana by yourself, because it is an experience, it is a feeling, it is an understanding. Now, Brahmagnana also reveals us to visualize the Brahma Svarupa. Usually, there are two types in which Brahma Svarupa is visualized. The two forms are Nirgunopasana and Sagunopasana. People like Shankaracharya, Kabir Das, they have followed Nirgunopasana. And people like Valmiki, Tulasidas, Suradas, all these people have followed Sagunopasana. In Nirgunopasana, Parabrahma Svarupa, Parabrahma is visualized as an entity without guna, Svarupa, form. He is Gunatita, Kalatita, Bhavatita, Jivatita. He is an exception to all the things that exist in the physical form. He doesn't have a physical form. And he is like a sky. Sky appears, but in no form. It is emptiness. But it exists. It exists everywhere, wherever you go, the sky is there. So Paramatma is like that. In fact, Shankaracharya says, Paramatma as Nishkriyo, Nirguno, Nityo, Nirvikalpo, Niranjanaha, Nirvikaro, Nirakaro, Nityamuktasya Nirmalaha. In Atmabodha, Shankaracharya defines these qualities of Nirguna Brahma. So, Lord, the super entity or Paramatma, we use the word Paramatma rather, because Parama Atma, there are arguments regarding the existence of Atma in Advaita, Advaita, Visishta Advaita. In Advaita, Advaita is professed by Shankaracharya. He never distinguished between Atma and Paramatma. He never considered them as two entities. In his view, Atma and Paramatma are one and the same. Whereas in Visishta Advaita and Dvaita, they are considered separately. Atma is separate from Paramatma. Again, in turn, Atmas are different. Different types of Atmas are there. This we shall discuss when we go for the subject of Advaita, Dvaita and Visishta Advaita. And coming to Sagunopasana, In Sagunopasana, Paramatma has a specific form. He is worshipped in a specific form like Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, and so on and so forth. Dashavataras, in fact. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bharata abhyudhanam adharmasya tada atmanam sujamyaham. Whenever the dharma is harmed by the evil forces, I take birth, or I come into the physical form to protect the good from the evil and protect dharma. This is what he said. So, the Dashavataras, in fact, the 10 coronations are the example. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narsimha. He takes so many shape forms to protect this world from the evil forces. In Sagunopasana, Paramatma or Parandhama, whatever you call him, or Parabrahma, because the subject is pertaining to Brahma, Brahma Svarupa, Parabrahma is worshipped in the specific form. He is Kalyana Guna Samanvita. He is a combination of all the best qualities that are required to protect, to lead, to guide the generations, the human beings in particular. Valmiki says in Ramayana, Param Brahma, Param Tattvam, Param Jnanam, Param Tapaha, Param Bijam, Param Kshetram, Param Karana Karanam. So he is, and Trijata views and sees Lord Vishnu in Rama. When Sita gets into depression and decides to commit suicide, then Trijata